Welcome to the Human 5.0 Project, the podcast where we cut straight to the breakthroughs that matter, the show where science meets self-optimization. I'm your host, Ultimate Biohacker 10X, and here we break down the real research, real data, and real dosing behind modern biohacking, from compounds and peptides to techniques, devices, lifestyle strategies, and performance protocols. Most people jump in and jump out before they get the gold, so we're keeping it tight and delivering the essential insights you need without the fluff. If you've taken the time to hit play, we'll make sure you walk away with valuable knowledge that can transform your approach to longevity, health optimization, and beyond. Hey, welcome back to the Human 5.0 Project. I'm Biohacker 10X, your no BS guide through the biology of being human. And tonight, this one's personal. It's for the person who just watched their mom stare at the wall again, or who's convinced that their partner's depression is actually thyroid burnout, B12 collapse, or straight up loneliness screaming louder than any chemical imbalance ever could. I'm not here to recommend medications. I'm here to map the 5 real doors depression walks through: metabolic, physiologic, social, situational, and drug-drug collisions, and hand you the exact cheap tests that tell you which door to kick down before anyone even thinks about SSRIs. Because slapping Prozac on a ferritin of 28 or a vitamin D of 19 isn't treatment. It's Russian roulette with serotonin syndrome as the consolation prize. If you're tired of just take this pill and shut up being the only answer, grab a notebook. You need to educate in order to partner with your healthcare provider. Tonight, you're walking away knowing exactly which $29 to $89 blood panel could be ordered tomorrow morning and how to fix the root before you ever touch the leaf. Before we dive in, quick truth from a doc who's seen it too often. If your family member just got admitted to psych for depression and all they did was a TSH, a BMP, and a Prozac script, hang on. Language barriers, rushed histories, labs half drawn, that's standard, not thorough. Tonight I'm arming you with the metabolic, physiologic, and social red flags they missed, so you walk out knowing which test to demand or run yourself before anyone else layers SSRIs on an untreated thyroid crash, B12 hole, or post-COVID fog. This isn't theory, it's the stuff that pulls people out of psych wards and back to dinner tables. Let's go. Picture this: a ferritin of 28, B12 at 310, and a TSH of 4.2. Numbers that look normal. Well, at least on a printout, but they feel like sludge in your skull. That's depression by nutrient starvation. Iron below 50 nanograms per milliliter, dopamine crashes, libido flatlines. One 325 milligram ferrous bisglycinate daily can lift mood in 3 weeks. No other pills needed. Thyroid, free T4 under 1 nanogram per deciliter, that can mimic major depressive disorder. Add T3, not Zoloft, and the fog lifts. Insulin resistance, fasting glucose 105 plus an A1C of 5.9. Brain runs on spikes, not steady gas. Order fasting insulin. If it's over 8 micro international units per ml, metformin or berberine beats SSRIs for mood in metabolic cases. Vitamin D, under 40 nanograms per ml. Seasonal blues aren't imagination. 5,000 IUs a day for 8 weeks raises serotonin receptor density. Bottom line, run the labs before the label. Pathway 2, physiologic brain chemistry. Serotonin gets the poster, but glutamate is the loudmouth. Too much glutamate, too little GABA. Hello, racing thoughts that feel like despair. Magnesium, if RBC mag is under 1.8 milligram per deciliter, your NMDA receptors are wide open. 400 milligrams of glycinate nightly calms the storm. Blood pressure drops, sleep deepens, mood evens out, 0 serotonin syndrome risk. Omega-3 index under 4%, neuroinflammation spikes. 2 grams of EPA-DHA beats placebo head-to-head for mild depression. 6 weeks, no SSRI needed. Cortisol rhythm, 4-point salivary cortisol flatlines in 60% of treatment-resistant cases. If your morning cortisol is under 12 nanomoles per liter or your bedtime is over 3 nanomoles per liter, ashwagandha 300 milligrams twice a day rewires the HPA axis before you ever touch meds. Quick test, RBC mag, highly selective C-reactive protein, omega-3 index, $85 total. Fixes cost less than a shrink copay. Pathway 3, about sociologic and situational issues. Grief isn't negative thinking. It's a brain map rewiring. Same with divorce, caregiving, chronic loneliness. Use the UCLA Loneliness Scale. 10 questions, 5 minutes. You score over 40, your amygdala is on fire. Pair it with the PHQ-9 trigger grid. Circle job loss, move, death, isolation, etc. Do you circle 4+ boxes? Therapy plus social prescription first. 30-minute daily walk with a real human beats therapy alone in randomized controlled trials for major depression. Pet therapy, book clubs, pickleball, any repeatable FaceTime beats meds. No lab, no pill, just a calendar invite. Most doctors miss it because it doesn't code for insurance. Pathway 4, drug-drug interactions. Prozac plus NyQuil equals serotonin syndrome. Statins plus SSRIs equals CoQ10 crash, mitochondria stall, depression label sticks. Run a one-time CYP2D6 or a CYP2C19 genotype. It might be $100 at an online retailer, or have your doc do it. Slow metabolizer, codeine or tramadol turns toxic. Paroxetine becomes a serotonin soup. Statins, add 20 milligrams of ubiquinol daily. Mood lifts in 4 weeks. Beta blockers drop dopamine. Switch to nebivolol, if possible. Print a drug interaction checker on your fridge. Lives are saved. How about a Syndrome X long COVID case study? Now picture this. 45-year-old Lisa, insulin resistance, pre-diabetic, 15 pounds overweight, TSH of 4.5, situational blues from divorce, and brain fog that started post-COVID. Doctor hands her Lexapro. Wrong move. Here's the layered fix. Run it like a protocol, not a pill. 1. Fix the metabolic fire first. Fasting insulin is 12, A1C is 6.1. Add berberine 500 milligrams twice a day with meals. Drops glucose, frees NAD+, lifts mood via AMPK. 2. Thyroid. Free T4 is 0.9. Start at 25 micrograms of liothyronine, which is T3, sub-Q, not more T4. COVID wrecked the T3 conversion. 3. Hypocaloric refeed. 1,500 kilocalories, 100 gram protein, 50 gram carbs. It melts belly fat, drops leptin resistance, and situational fog fades. 4. Post-COVID neuroinflammation. Omega-3 index is 3.2. Give 2 grams of EPA DHA plus 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate nightly. Clears the glutamate storm. 5. Social anchor. Schedule 2 pickleball sessions a week. It'll move the insulin down, move the dopamine up. It beats divorce blues without SSRIs. 6 weeks later, look at the A1C. I bet you it dropped. Maybe 0.7 now, huh? T3 normalized, brain fog gone, weight down 9 pounds, PHQ-9 score cut in half, no Lexapro, no serotonin roulette. So, you stack berberine, T3, magnesium, fish oil, and pickleball. This is a root cause stack is way better than a symptom pill every time. All right, so let's look at our 3-day don't just pop a pill checklist. Day 1, order labs. TSH, free T3, T4, ferritin, B12, vitamin D, highly selective C-reactive protein, fasting insulin, RBC magnesium, omega-3 index. Day 2, download the UCLA Loneliness Grid. Every med gets listed and supplement for the last 6 months. Cross-reference on drugs.com for serotonin syndrome flags. Day 3, if labs scream metabolic, fix that first. B12 shot, thyroid meds, magnesium glycinate 400 milligrams, 2 grams EPA DHA, and then retest in 6 weeks. If mood's still flat and labs normalize, then consider meds. Otherwise, you're just stacking side effects on deficiencies. Depression isn't one ghost, it's 5 doors. Kick the right one open and you'll save someone's health span. Tonight, text your cousin, your friend, your mom. Let's run labs before pills. There's a long COVID metabolic and depression reset outline in the show notes. Stay metabolic, stay curious, and stay root cause. Thanks for listening to the Human Upgrade Project. If you found value in today's episode, share it with someone who's ready to elevate their biology. Make sure to follow the show for weekly deep dives into peptides, protocols, devices, lifestyle strategies, and the science of high-performance longevity. Until next time, stay curious, stay optimized, and stay 10x.